Hello and welcome back to KD's Business Tips. Glad to be with you. And in this video, we're giving you some tips on the ins and outs of corporations. Okay, one of the first ones is that you must understand that there's private corporations and there's public corporations. Most of the time when you invest and you buy stocks online or through the trading account and so forth, you're buying stocks or shares in public companies. You're just a shareholder. A private corporation is one that you're running. You probably own the shares, but you also run the company as well. And it's just you that controls it, or just you and family members, you and a partner and so forth, okay? Now there's also numbered versus named corporations. The difference is in the sounding of the name. It's nice to have a name. My advice and my tip to you is try to use named companies, not numbered companies. You'll probably never remember the number. You'll be asking about the number all the time. Easy to remember a named company. Also, on the suffix at the end of the corporation, you have to put something Inc., Limited, Ltd., Incorporated, Corp., Corporation. You need a suffix at the end of your corporate name. Now, understand that those suffixes make no difference other than the sounding of the name, so you choose what you want. Now, there are also federal corporations and provincial corporations. If you set up provincial corporations, it'll be where you are operating. If you set up a federal corporation, you can operate pretty much anywhere in Canada. You have that name secured, and then you would do what's called an extra provincial registration in the provinces that you are doing work in. Another tip on corporations, you do not have to have a December 31st year-end date. It's actually advisable not to have a December 31st year-end date. You can pick any month of the year to have your corporate year-end. Now also, two more things. One is that you must understand there's a difference between a tax return filing, a corporate tax return, and an annual return. Annual return is just with the registries to update your corporation, kind of like renewing your license, renewing your vehicle registration, whereas your tax return is your actual tax filing. And lastly, there's a difference between a dissolution and a reinstatement. If you don't file that annual return we're just talking about, you could get struck, almost like having a dissolution, or you can also go in and dissolve your company. Now there's more around that, but you're allowed to. And you can also reinstate the company if it gets struck or dissolved. You can then reopen it up, which is called a reinstatement. So those are some basic ins and outs of corporations. If you have questions, we'd love to hear from you. Post in the comments below or contact us. Thanks for being a part of KD's Business Tips, and we'll see you in the next video.